I'm sizzling so resoundingly for a reason. I want to get the chicken skin good and brown, and that doesn't happen by being timid. Let's give it a turn. Ah, golden joy. I'm going to take the pan off the heat while I add everything else. And starting with the lemon. I just love this sort of food. It's essence of home cooking. You know, simple, full of flavour, and just very easygoing. Everything in one pot. You can alter ingredients to suit your mood or what you've got in the kitchen. I mean, of course, it's a recipe, but it's really more of a framework. I like it really lemony, so I am going in strong on the citrus. 2 lemons. I also like a lot of garlic. A lot of garlic. I think it's a mistake to think of food that's comforting as food that's bland. I think flavour is essential. This is dried tarragon, which really was made for chicken, but I just as often use dried thyme and sometimes a pinch of dried mint as well. Add my leeks and carrots. Cut the leeks small because I eat it with a spoon and fork and really no knives. And so I want each leek to be able to nestle comfortably in the bowl of the spoon. And likewise, the carrots. I have been quite open about my prejudices over the years, but let me just say again that I find carrots cut into rounds infinitely depressing, so it's always battens for me. Now for some chilli, not a lot, just enough to create some warmth and spice. You need to have a generous hand with the salt. It's salt that allows the flavours of the chicken, the vegetables and the broth to come through so clearly. And besides, there's going to be a lot of water in here. But first, I need to juice my boiled lemons. Leeks and carrots are both very sweet vegetables, so the lemoniness offers sort of sprightly balance. Lemon juice over. And what makes the chicken so soft is that it's poached rather than roasted. And I really want the chicken covered all but the very top of the breast. Let's get the fire under. So all I have to do now is wait for the water to come to the boil, then I can clamp on the lid and take this to the oven, moderate oven, 180 Celsius or 160 if you're using the fan, and cook it for an hour and a quarter. And then I can add the orzo, which will absorb all the lemony, chickeny juices as it cooks. When the chicken is all but cooked through and the carrot's soft, it's time to add the orzo pasta. I tamp it down so that it's fully submerged, then put the dish back in the oven for another 15 minutes. Once out of the oven, I let the chicken stand while I chop a generous amount of parsley to sprinkle over and stir in before serving. I love to eat this just with a spoon, once I've pulled the tender poached chicken into succulent pieces and stirred them into the broth-bolstered orzo in a bowl.